It's great to feel as though I'm part of the environment that I've lived in for the last 53 years. There is a sense of belonging. There's a sense of being familiar with your surroundings, your friends, the shopping environments and those community facilities that you've grown up with and grown to love and feel as though not only you're part of them, but they are part of you. I'm Graham Bryant, and I've lived up here in Ranfurly now for just coming up 2 years. Prior to that, I lived for 51 years of my life just locally, a house that I can see the roof of from my apartment. So for 53 years, we've lived very much part of the Three Kings area. After my retirement, we were in a fortunate position, I suppose, to be able to do a fair bit of travelling. And it was on one of those trips where I first noticed that things were changing in my wife's life. She wasn't able to maintain conversation the way she used to be. There was obviously changes in her level of cognitive connection. And when we came back, that's when it sort of first started to manifest itself. And over the course of 3 or 4 years, I suppose, it became obvious that we needed a more long-term arrangement. Once Linda moved into full-time care, I had to make a decision as to what I was going to do with the rest of my life. So we only looked at a couple of places, and as soon as we came here, I decided this was to be my forever home. One of the first things that impressed me was the ambience and the whole look of the place. It just felt right. It was welcoming, it was tasteful, the whole decor, both inside the apartments as well as in the spaces that we enjoy. That just adds to the ambience and the beauty of the place. One of the wonders of this whole development is Ranfurly House. The connection with Ranfurly Veterans Home that was established by Lord Ranfurly is really quite central to this place. I just find this whole place really just connects back into, a feeling of belonging. I feel so grateful to the Ranfurly community who have welcomed me into their family fold, and it's something that I can now separate my life a little bit. So from my mates and my walking, my wife in full-time care, I get involved in other activities around this place, and it's lovely to be able to come together over meals or over coffees or different groups. And then there's all the amenities, the swimming pools, gymnasiums and the bowls, the cinema and the art group that we put together. Just lots of opportunities to mix it up with different people. You just throw yourself into being part of this new community. I never knew that I could draw. I used to draw in the primary school badly, and we used to make fun of our art teacher, I can remember that much. But it really wasn't until I needed something to do and I thought, I might take up art. So I went online and found an art school, and I joined up with that and realised that I really loved it. So when I came here, I thought, well, what a great opportunity to set up a group here. I didn't do it on my own. I've got 2 other very accomplished artists, and we run it as a collective. Once people get on their own journey, they realise they've got talent that they didn't really know they had. I have very, very strong connections with my grandkids. They're all late teenagers now, so love to catch up with me and have lunch here at Poppy's, and then we go and play billiards sometimes or snooker. They beat me, and that's all part of the deal as well. So it's nice to be able to welcome your friends or family to the village. I think that involvement with youth is of particular importance to me, and I'm a volunteer at Three Kings School, and there's a strong connection between that school and Ranfurly Village. There's a lot of very innovative type of programs. A number of us from here participate in the reading program, and they bring out their books and we take them through, and some need a little bit more help than others. The kids love it. The Garden to Table, I feel that's a very innovative program. The idea is that half the class is down in the kitchen cooking up a storm, and the other half is up in the gardens, cultivating or planting, learning about where food comes from and how to nurture new plants and all those sorts of things. Having contact with these younger kids just takes you back really and keeps you grounded and feeling young. The advice that I've given out to many, many people is don't leave it too late. I think it's really important that people sort of look forward and see where they want their lives to go in the future. To be able to move into somewhere like this while you're still fit and reasonably healthy and able to participate in lots of internal activities, I think it's really important from a mental health perspective that you keep your horizons as broad as possible. I really am delighted to be here. I think this is one of the finest. It's a good place to be in at this time of our life.